Service animals. Dogs and horses on duty. Service animal laws. A service animal is a dog that is individually trained to do work or perform tasks for a person with a disability. Generally, Title II or III entities must permit service animals to accompany people with disabilities in all areas where members of the public are allowed to go. Examples of duties: guiding people who are blind, alerting people who are deaf, pulling a wheelchair, alerting and protecting a person who is having a seizure, reminding a person with mental illness to take prescribed medications, calming a person with post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD during an anxiety attack, alerting a person to a change in insulin levels, pick up dropped items, open or close doors, drawers, and refrigerators. Sensory signal dog or social signal dog is a dog trained to assist a person with autism. The dog alerts the handler to distracting repetitive movements common among those with autism, allowing the person to stop the movement. Where service animals are allowed. Under the ADA, state and local governments, businesses, and nonprofit organizations that serve the public generally must allow service animals to accompany people with disabilities in all areas of the facility where the public is normally allowed to go. Service animals under control. Under ADA, service animals must be harnessed, leashed, or tethered unless these devices interfere with the service animal's work or the individual's disability prevents using these devices. Only two questions can be asked. 1. Is the dog a service animal required because of a disability? 2. What work or task has the dog been trained to perform? Staff cannot ask the person's disability, require medical documentation, require a special identification card or training documentation for the dog, or ask that the dog demonstrate its ability to perform the work task. Allergies and fear of dogs. Allergies and fear of dogs are not valid reasons for denying access or refusing service to people using service animals. Most allergies to animals are caused by direct contact with the animal. A separated space might be adequate to avoid allergic reactions. Accommodating both individuals with allergies and the service dog's owner is the best way to handle the situation. Removing service animals. A person with a disability cannot be asked to remove their service animal from the premises unless 1. the dog is out of control and the handler does not take effective action to control it. Or 2, the animal is not housebroken. Food establishments. Establishments that sell or prepare food must allow service animals in public areas, even if state or local codes prohibit animals on the premises. Cannot be isolated. People with disabilities who use service animals cannot be isolated from other patrons, treated less favorably than other patrons, or charged fees that are not charged to other patrons without animals. In addition, if a business requires a deposit or fee to be paid by patrons with pets, it must waive the charge for service animals. Damages to hotel. If a business, such as a hotel, normally charges guests for damage that they cause, a customer with a disability may also be charged for damage caused by the person or the service dog. Staff are not required to provide care or food for a service animal. PTSD and dogs. Duties include reminding a person with mental illness to take prescribed medications, calming a person with PTSD during an anxiety attack, or performing other duties. The work or task a dog has been trained to provide must be directly related to the person's disability. Under the ADA, these dogs are viewed as service dogs. Miniature horse requirements. Miniature horses generally range in height from 24 to 34 inches, measured to the shoulders, and generally weigh between 70 and 100 pounds. Whether the miniature horse is housebroken. Whether the miniature horse is under the owner's control. Whether the facility can accommodate the miniature horse's type, size, and weight. Whether the miniature horse presence will not compromise legitimate safety requirement necessary for safe operation of facility. Why use a miniature horse? Long lifespan. Miniature horses can live to be more than 50 years old, with the average lifespan being between 30 and 40 years. Dog guides have 8 to 12 years of useful life. Cost effective. Training a dog guide can cost up to $60,000. The longer lifespan is better and more cost effective. Better acceptance. Most people do not associate a horse as a pet, and guide horse users report that they are immediately recognized as a working service animal. Calm nature. Trained horses are extremely calm in chaotic situations. Great memory. Horses possess phenomenal memories. A horse will naturally remember a dangerous situation decades after they occurred. Excellent vision. Because horses have eyes on the sides of their heads, they have a very wide range of vision, with a range of nearly 350 degrees. Horses are the only guide animals capable of independent eye movement, and they can track potential danger with each eye. Horses can see clearly in almost total darkness. Focused demeanor. Trained horses are very focused on their work and are not easily distracted. Horses are not addicted to human attention and normally do not get excited when petted or groomed. Safety conscious. Naturally safety-oriented, horses are constantly on the lookout for danger. High stamina. Hardy and robust, a properly conditioned guide horse can easily travel many miles in a single outing. Good manners. Guide horses are very clean and can be housebroken. Horses do not get fleas and only shed twice a year. Horses will stand quietly when on duty. A horse does not interfere with religious or cultural customs. Therapy dogs. A therapy dog is a dog trained to provide affection and comfort to people in hospitals, retirement homes, nursing homes, schools, hospices, disaster areas, and to people with learning difficulties. They are not service animals. Dogs whose sole function is to provide comfort or emotional support do not qualify as service animals under the ADA. Pets. Any domesticated or tamed animal that is kept as a companion and cared for affectionately, not a service animal.